Hello everybody, Aragoth here. Today we are looking at a deck that was shared in a Discord channel that I follow. I wish I could remember the user's name that shared it. Um, it is a variation of a Nexus of Fate deck, but it is something I had never come across before in my playtime. Um, I've I've made changes to it from what he posted. He was looking for help to try and improve the deck. He was finding he was having success with it, but he thought there was more he could do with it. So I decided to take a look at it. I started playing around with it. I wish I had the original deck list so that I could tell you the changes that I've made. I believe I basically just made it a little bit more controlly, um, and I made the mana um, more consistent with things like Manalith and treasure maps. Because if I recall correctly, I was having some issues in the early going with the mana base. I think I even made some changes in the mana base here. But basically, the win condition on the deck is to get one or two primal amulets flipped and then finish them off with Banefire. The deck can deal a ton of damage once it does get to that win condition. Of course, you're controlling the game with things like Cleansing Nova and Fumigate. Um, you're keeping yourself healthy with Revitalize and Rite of Rejuvenation. Um, Lots of card draw, lots of stuff to filter through your deck to get there. A little bit of Planeswalker control with Immortal Sun. Um, Obviously, you can see the deck does a very good job of getting to its win condition. It gets through very, very quickly. Curve for a control deck is actually quite good. Um, it's it's definitely been a very fun deck to play and surprisingly very effective. But yeah, let's go in. It is set up for initially for single matchup, not any type of best of three. We're just going to go into quick play with it. Get rid of the fog deck here. And let's play some games with it. Okay, so we got first matchup here. Hazardous. You can tell by my rank, I've been playing too much janky testing stuff lately. It's been kind of rough. We definitely do not like this hand. The one issue I do find with this deck is that I do have to mulligan a lot. Um, Getting just the... Oh, wow, that's bad. Gotta go down to 5. Okay, we're gonna keep it and just hope, because we don't want to go down to 4. 4 means you've lost. Now, thankfully, they had to go down to 5 as well, which bodes well. Hopefully their 5 is worse than our 5. If we can get a couple... Why didn't I put that to the bottom? It's one of the problems with focusing on talking. I haven't talked and played in a long time, so I need to make sure I'm focusing while I'm playing. You'll notice I do have moments of silence. Hopefully you hear more for the gameplay than you are for the chatter, because the chatter does cause me to make mistakes like that. So we're just gonna try and filter through for some lands. There's one. We do need white though, but we can get that with the Manalith next turn. We just need to survive this early push that he's going to get with these 2 wild growth walkers. Hopefully we can sustain ourselves long enough to so he's got 6 coming in. We're going to go down to 9. Do I want to anticipate? Yeah, it's probably a good thing to keep. So we're definitely going to revitalize with the Manalith. We're going to need that health. I don't really care which two it uses. Some more health. It'd be nice to get one of the amulets down. I need one more land here. There we go. Hopefully that will. Gonna keep keeping lands. We get that flipped. Gonna hang on to this mana to cancel whatever he does in this turn. As much as I want to get an amulet out, that is going to help me control this board. Although, I guess I can just fumigate if he puts out creatures. And yeah, let's. I want to use this last one for card draw if I can, but what's he got in his hand? Why has he not been playing cards? Is it the lack of mana? Um, just got to keep surviving. So we have enough for cancel. Oh, he's got nothing. This is fantastic for us. We want to keep enough mana for cancel. But we'll get another out. So far we've been able to get ourselves to a maintaining point. We're definitely going to cancel that. We need some better. We need some of our card draw to top deck here. There we go. Ask and you will receive. So I think this first game is definitely showing what the deck is capable of. Like having to jump down to 5. He got obviously a fairly scary board having to drop down to 5 himself going there. And there's our first amulet. And let's get down another amulet and pass the turn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10. So we're going to need one more amulet to keep ourselves healthy. To be able to finish the game is what I actually mean. Let's put them to sleep. Okay. That second Primal Wellspring is enough for us to be able to win the game next turn. I really don't care what he does right now. It's very important that you actually tap the Wellsprings yourself if you've got auto tap turned on. So there's one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, and we can do 12 with the Manalith. And there we go. And that is the time travel deck. We'll do one more game, but I think showing a win, having a mulligan down to 5, I think is pretty impressive. It definitely does help that he mulliganed to 5, but he's playing a very aggressive deck as well. So being able to show that you can control that board and keep yourself going, it's really great. And you can do a pile of damage once you've got those Wellsprings out. Okay, ready for the next game. Javi CM. Let's see. Hopefully we don't have to mulligan down to 5 again. Go, little scorpion. Kind of need a blue. Yeah, I got a mulligan here. There we go. That's so. We're not going to keep sleep. Wow, he's going to be able to get rid of an amulet on us. That sucks. We'll get out our other artifact knowing that he has those in his deck. I typically would have played the Anticipate to look through, but I don't want him being able to get rid of more artifacts. I'm gonna get that going. Do some scry. We don't need that at the moment. It's actually interesting that we didn't have to use Nexus of Fate in that last game. Good old zombie deck. I think we do want the sleep here. Just to make sure that we want land, but we really need white land, but I'm going to keep that anyways, just because we do need land. We can one with the machine or and cancel. That's great that he had no play there. That's amazing. So let's put them to sleep. Take a peek through. There's the planes that we want. And we've been able to transform, so we are getting into that good shape spot. We can use these for cancel if we absolutely have to, but um, we do not have to. Um, let's just do this now. Get that. And no, I'm just gonna only draw one card, so we're definitely not gonna win with the machine. But we've got mana for cancel again. We will cancel that Death Baron. Let's sacrifice to draw a card. I don't think we want to Nexus of Fate yet. Be kind of a waste. He's got nothing pressing happening to us here. We can let that resolve. He'll pull a Death Baron. Okay. Oh, 2 Banefires now. Let's sacrifice that last. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, nothing we want to do here. Oh, another Graveyard Marshal. I expect. Oh, he's gonna put out a. Oh, you can't put out a Baron. Now the big question is, do I take the 5 to wait for the Baron? Yes. That right there tells me that I do. So we'll let him get his Death Baron out. Maybe he's finally pulled another land. This is where I would actually like to see him drop a land and play 2 creatures. Get more value on my Fumigate. Or, okay. Oh, we lost Gonti. Nice. That's a good Fumigate. If I put this out, this goes down to a 4 cost. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we can do this. And Fumigate. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 mana. We're gonna one with the machine. Get those 3 cards. Or 4. Oh, the amulet's worth 4. Um, I think we Nexus of Fate here. Yeah, let's just Nexus of Fate here. Let's take the extra turn. another land. Um, let's opt before we do anything else. Let's transform that. Nexus of Fate is beautiful. So this is where it gets kind of silly because I can now Primal Wellspring Nexus of Fate, and that's game. So I would have gotten 2 extra turns from that because Nexus of Fate would double, and basically I just keep going until until he loses. Um, but yeah, there's a couple very good showings to show what this deck can do. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, if you like control decks, it's something to look at, and it's a different spin on win condition. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing the deck. Um, if you come up with any improvements of your own, definitely share them with me. But I think it's running pretty smooth now. I think that 5 mulligan game really shows what you can do with it with its ability to get to the cards that it needs. Um, but thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and watch out for the next video. Happy gaming, guys.